It's getting cold. Know what that means?
What, Nettie?
Christmas will be here soon.
Christmas? That's weeks away.
Is not.
I'm afraid it is, Nettie. Weeks away.
Weeks? Is that more than 2 days?
Just a few.
Tell me the story of Santa Claus again. That'll hold me over till Christmas.
But Mom just told you that story.
I want to hear it again, though.
Actually, I wouldn't mind hearing it again. Well, if you're good, maybe Mom will tell it to you after dinner.
I'm always good.
Then, chances are, there's a story in your future.
Oh, boy!
Dad, over here. You can follow the story better.
I can hear fine right where I am, son. I like to keep a little distance between myself and an open flame.
All right. Don't blame me if I miss an important plot development. Ah! Ah! I'm sure we can hear perfectly from this vantage point.
Where did Santa come from?
No one knows for certain. All that is known is that as an infant, the boy who would become known as Santa Claus was found in the forest of Burzee.
Who found him?
A gentle creature who lived in the forest, an immortal named Necile. It was her mission to look after all the living things in the forest. But she had never seen anything like the young boy before. As no one knew where the child had come from, Necile asked permission of Queen Zerline.
Who was she again? I forgot.
Queen Zerline was the ruler of all the immortals in the forest. She held court in the center of Burzee Forest and was touched by Necile's plea. She granted permission for Necile to raise the infant. Queen Zerline asked Necile to name the child. "I will name him Claus, which means little one," she said. Necile taught the child Claus to walk, to speak, to play, and, most importantly, to respect and love all living things. Seeing Claus grow towards manhood, Queen Zerline thought he should venture forth into the outside world to see others of his kind. Ak, the master woodsman, whose job it was to look after all the forests of the world, suggested taking Claus with him on his next journey. Claus had never seen another human being. He was eager to learn all about them. And so, Ak explained the ways of the world to Claus. Claus didn't like all of what he heard about the outside world, but he felt a calling to help ensure the happiness of all children. To do that, he realized that he would have to leave the forest of Burzee and take his place among the humans. Claus made his home in the Laughing Valley, venturing forth every day and making friends of all the children. One winter, a huge snowfall fell, and Claus was forced to remain indoors for many days. One day, he picked up a knife and a stick of wood and carved a wooden replica of his cat Blinky. Claus had just made...
The first toy!
That's right, the very first toy.
Then what happened?
One day, during the worst part of the blizzard, there was a knock at Claus's door. It was Weekum, a young boy from the village whom Claus knew. The boy had got lost in the snow. Claus brought Weekum inside, warmed him, and fed him. Weekum wanted to hold Blinky, but the cat could be quite contrary. So Claus gave him the wooden cat instead. The next day, the snow let up, and Weekum returned home. Claus gave him the cat to take with him. Word quickly spread of the wooden cat, and soon every child in the village wanted one. Claus then decided to make other wooden toys so that the children would have a variety of things to play with. Claus realized that he should share the joy which these toys provided with the rest of the world. And so, he built a sled and enlisted the aid of reindeer from the forest and embarked upon his first journey. And all the children of the world were excited to see presents in the morning. People thought that no mortal man could possibly have done all this. They thought that the man who brought the toys must be a saint. And so, Claus became...
Grimace the Explorer!
Were there always Christmas trees?
Not at first. One night, as Santa Claus was returning from delivering presents, he saw a home he had never seen before. The children there were poor and neglected. Claus had no presents for them. He took the top of a pine tree and planted it near the house, decorating it with candles and candy.
Yay!
Claus liked the idea of a tree and carried some with him on further journeys.
Well, if Santa Claus was mortal and he lived that long ago, why didn't he die like other mortals?
Well, Claus did indeed age like other mortals. All his hair turned white. He kept working, but he slowed down as he got older. Necile had kept watch over Claus through the years, and she was greatly concerned that he would not live for very much longer. Not at first. Necile made an impassioned plea to Queen Zerline to ask the immortals for a special request which had never before been granted. She asked that they give Claus the mantle of immortality for all the good he had done for children and all the good he could continue to do. Just as the spirit of death was about to take Claus, the immortals came to him and gave him eternal life. Santa Claus would live forever to spread happiness, gifts, and love to all the children of the world.
I can't wait till Christmas.
Me neither. Did you like that story, Natty?
Where's Santa Claus now, Mommy?
He still lives in the Laughing Valley, beyond the forest of Burzee.
How many legs do you one on the centipede. Well, Maurice, I'd say 100. 100? Are you sure? That would be anatomically correct. We're making toys here, Whiskey, not lab specimens. If you want, I'll check with Santa. I want. No sense wasting my time making more legs than necessary. Santa? Mr. Claus? We have a slight problem downstairs. Santa's gone! Gone? Not just gone, kidnapped! Kidnapped?
No Christmas this year. Or any year.
Huh? Sis, what is it, Natty? There's someone in the room. Don't be silly. Who could be? Who are you? I need your help. I repeat, who are you? And how did you get up here? Years of practice on chimneys all over the world. He's an elf. Don't be silly, Natty. But I am. I'm Santa Claus's most trusted assistant. What do you want with us? Santa's in some very serious trouble. Santa needs our help.
You're gonna need some help if you don't scram.
He's right, Scarecrow.
What happened? Kidnapped? By whom?
Og was. Never heard of him. Years ago, when Santa was a young man, the Ogwas tried to destroy him, but Santa triumphed over them. I guess they figured it was time for a rematch. But we just heard the whole story of Santa, and I don't remember anything about Ogwas. Do you, sis? No, Natty. Well, it's a part of Santa's story that the grown-ups usually leave out. Why? Because, well, it's too scary.
After the jackdaws and the hammerheads, how bad could these old Ogwas be?
Are you sure you're feeling all right, Boris?
I'm just fine. Why?
Because you aren't hiding under your bed at the mere mention of something scary.
I'm maturing. And besides, this is Santa Claus we're talking about. We must put aside all fears and trepidations.
What can I say? When he's right, he's right.
Who told you all of this?
The Ogwas were banished years ago, but just this week they were spotted near the border of Laughing Valley. I'm worried about Santa.
Well, there's only one thing to do. We have to kill Santa. That we do.
I knew everything I heard about you guys was true.
What exactly have you heard about us?
I'll tell you on the way to the Laughing Valley.
You're certain that's where they're keeping Santa?
Yes, in the Ice Kingdom of the Ogwas.
That was a stroke of genius, Scarecrow. Telling the folks we were off to find the perfect Christmas tree for the big bash.
Hey, strokes of genius are my specialty. Just make sure you're steering a course clear of Wheeler territory. They're miles away from here.
Did anyone think to pack lunch?
I'm hungry. You and your stomach. We've been walking for hours without breakfast and now without lunch. Can't we find something to eat? Santa Claus has been kidnapped and you're worried about filling your tummy.
You're right. I'm ashamed. But I'm still hungry.
It's getting colder. Do you think it might snow?
I like snow. If you make it into a ball, you can eat it.
I like snow too. We can build a snowman after we save Santa, of course.
Snow?
Ugh. Don't you like snow, Tim Boy?
Only if it's dry snow, which it usually isn't. It's like my dad says, snow is just a fancier name for water.
But snow's so pretty.
Hey, rust is rust. It doesn't matter where you get it from.
Look, we seem to have veered off the point here.
What is the point?
Food!
What's that sound?
It can't be.
Can't be what? Can't be what?
Sounds like the Wheelers.
The Wheelers? I thought Scarecrow was steering clear of them.
Had the map upside down. It could happen to anybody.
A lot of things could happen to anybody. But why is it that everything happens to us?
Look! It's the Wheelers! Why not?
Who says?
Well, that just isn't good enough. Look, we've been walking for hours. We are hungry. At least I am. And we don't have time for any more nonsense. So, if you'll excuse us, or even if you won't, we are going this way whether you like it or not.
I don't know what got into him. Yeah, he should not eat more often.
It was a nice try, wasn't it? I got an idea. So, what was your idea?
You'll see.
Bye-bye, Wheelers.
So this is the Laughing Valley.
I can't say I've had my fill of laughs so far. Or food either.
You chew on an icicle or something. How is it?
Empty calories.
Where exactly are the Aguas keeping Santa?
Exactly there.
Looks inviting.
I want to go with you guys, but I don't think it's an option. If you have to stop to oil me every 2 seconds, you'll never save Santa. I'll wait here.
That's very unselfish of you, Tim Boy.
Like they say, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Or was that the other way around?
Maybe Toto will keep you company. What do you say, boy?
It was a nice thought, Nettie.
All this exercise makes you forget we haven't eaten all day.
It might make you forget, Frank.
Chew on another icicle or something.
Why don't you just mind your own...
What's that?
Sounds like a
what?
avalanche! In here!
Gosh, we must be at the top of the world.
And let me guess, you're hungry.
The splendor of this environment had made me forget how hungry I was. Now I won't be able to think of anything else.
When you heard all those stories about us, was bickering amongst ourselves part of it?
Oh yes, a big part. And I'm glad to see the stories were so accurate. Where to now, Whisk? The Aquas live quite some journey from here.
We're closer than you think.
is it, Maddie? I can't find Toto. He was right behind me. Toto! 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 Toto!
There he is!
Come here, boy. Toto, stop! What are we gonna do?
I don't weigh much. Maybe I could... Be careful, Scarecrow. You're on very thin ice.
What else is new?
Thanks, Boris.
Boris! Help! I'm... Thanks, guys. That was quite a ride. Let me tell you. Who are you?
We are the...
No, don't tell me. You're the Aguas.
Our reputation precedes us.
And I'm your prisoner, right?
There's no fooling this one.
You don't have to be so rough, you know.
Yes, we do. It's expected of us.
Who's there?
It's just me.
Who's me?
My name is Santa Claus.
Santa Claus? In the flesh?
Somewhat bruised flesh. What's your name?
Boris? And Santa?
Yes.
I'm scared.
You don't have to be scared.
I don't?
You don't.
Aren't you scared?
Of course. But I'll be scared for both of us, if that's all right.
Sounds good to me. Santa, we have to get you out of here, or Christmas will be ruined.
Any ideas, Boris?
No, but I've got some clever friends. You don't expect me to eat this, do you?
You've been moaning about being hungry for hours. And that's all you're gonna get. So eat it.
Ugh! I may be starving, but I have my standards.
Suit yourself. Starve yourself.
What do you want with Santa?
We just want him, shall we say, out of circulation. Permanently.
But if Santa's out of circulation, come Christmas there will be millions of disappointed children.
You catch on quick.
It's terrible.
Thank you.
You guys enjoy making children miserable?
Yes.
Have you no shame?
No.
Why would you want to do this? Make everyone miserable.
Because we are miserable. Have been for years. Since a time eons ago when we tried to destroy Santa and he outwitted us. After that, he became famous and we became infamous.
How did he outwit you?
He appealed to our basically good nature.
Couldn't I do the same and get this all over with?
No,
Why not?
because we got rid of our basically good nature. It was very cumbersome. We traded it in for a more merciless attitude. We weren't able to be happy, and so we figured, why should anybody else?
There has to be a way for you to be happy too.
But we don't want to be happy.
It's no use, Boris.
He's right. Yes, it's no use at all.
What do you mean it's no use? That isn't what Santa should say.
Santa is tired, Boris. Santa has seen too much and lived too long.
But that can't be. You're Santa Claus.
Even Santa has doubts, you know.
It's just some sort of immortal midlife crisis. You can get over it. You can't be consumed in self-doubt. I'm an insecure little lion cub. It's my place to be consumed in self-doubt.
But you stood up to the Ogwis.
That's because you made me feel less scared. Don't you see? Just having you around, knowing you're there, that you're going to come every year at Christmas, it helps take people's fear away.
It does?
Yes, sirree. It worked for me.
So you really think I'd be missed?
Are you kidding? I'd miss you something awful if you didn't come every Christmas.
You would?
You betcha, Santa. Nothing would be the same without you. Not just at Christmas, but every day.
Boris, you're a peach.
You had to mention food.
Now, how are we going to get out of this mess? I have children to visit, presents to deliver. We aren't going to let a pair of dysfunctional Ogwas ruin the world's fun.
Now you're talking, Santa.
The keys.
Right, the keys.
They're there, and we're here. What are we gonna do about that?
Look, Toto! Come back here, boy.
He knows what he's doing.
He does?
I hope.
It's okay, Toto. You did your best.
Yes, even if your best resulted in deep sixing the keys so that we'll never get them again.
Never say never. There's gotta be a way to get the keys.
I have an idea. I'm gonna regret having this particular idea, but I do have one.
This will never work.
Yes, it will.
Ah!
It just takes a while for me to become saturated.
Doesn't this hurt?
Nah, you know me. Well, actually you don't, but trust me, I'm indestructible. Well, here goes.
Be careful.
I'll be back before you can say pond scum.
He's got them.
I knew it would work. I knew it wouldn't work.
Pond scum. Pond scum.
What are you saying that for?
Scarecrow said he'd be back before I could say pond scum. I've said it, so why is he still down there? We have to do something. Scarecrow will drown. Drown? Now, Natty, you know Scarecrow can't drown.
Yes, he can't drown. He'll just be down there forever.
You're a big help.
I got an idea.
The last time one of us had an idea, he ended up in Davy Jones's locker.
Here he comes. We thought you were a goner.
No, just a bit damp. Maybe more than a bit. You can stop now.
Are you all better?
I'm still a little soggy inside. Good as new. Thanks, Toto.
I think if I had to make a choice, you're my favorite.
You aren't just saying that.
Hey, I wouldn't kid you, Santa. I mean, if I'm gonna tell a fib, I'm not gonna tell it to someone who knows whether I'm naughty or nice, am I?
I see your point.
Now, don't get me wrong. The Easter Bunny is cool, no question. And candy is always a plus in my book. And the Tooth Fairy does leave a nice little payoff under your pillow. But in all candor, it's not even a toss-up. You're the head guy.
I'm honored.
Now, my sister is partial to Halloween because she likes to dress up and scare people.
Does your sister look a lot like you?
People say so. Personally, I don't see any similarities. She's much more, well... My sister is sort of hard to describe.
Is she about your size, with green eyes?
How did you know that? Oh, I forgot. Silly me. You're Santa. You know everything.
Well, I'm flattered you think so, but actually she's standing right over there.
Shh. That's my sister, all righty. Sis, Dot, this is Santa.
Pleased to meet you. Should I call him Mr. Claus?
Nah, he's just, well, Santa to his closest friends. That is, like me.
He looks just like his pictures. I see you've met my friends.
I knew I could count on you, Whisk. And what good friends they are, too.
He means me.
I'm in your debt, kids.
Did you hear that? Santa Claus is in our debt.
Cool. This is Toto, Santa. Say hello, Toto.
We'll head them off.
Which way down?
Well, I'm not certain, but I think the fact that we are running up is not a good sign.
Stop right there! You aren't going anywhere!
Oh, yeah? Watch us.
Where are we going?
We have to pick up Tin Boy.
Hey guys, over here.
Tin Boy, this is Santa.
Would have known you anywhere, Santa.
Where's the shack?
No, I got bored. There was nothing to do, so I built something.
What?
These. Tin Boy, you must be prescient. Not at all. I just had an inkling they might come in handy. They're gonna come in handy sooner than you think.
Everybody, on the sleds! Everybody set?
Set. Hey, what about Santa?
Don't worry about me, kids. You save yourselves.
But that would be selfish.
They're gaining on us! We need to be more aerodynamic.
Arrow what?
Dynamic, like this.
We need to be even more aerodynamic. One might say we need to...
Santa, are you okay?
I'm fine, Boris. As a matter of fact, I'm great. That was quite an escape.
Yeah, those nasty old aguas will never get us now.
Oh, we won't, will we? There's room for all of you in the back.
And plenty of cages for you to spend all eternity in.
Yeah, well, who wants to go back there?
Yeah, it's cold.
And clammy.
And wet. And the food stinks. And I'm not speaking figuratively either. I mean, it really smells.
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves, coming after Santa like this.
We don't believe in shame.
How convenient for you.
What do you believe in?
Nothing.
What do you mean by that condescending shake of the head?
I don't even know what that word means. Condescending. I just feel sorry for you. That's all. If you don't believe in anything, then what do you have to look forward to?
What do you have, period?
Pretty soon we'll have you, the rest of your pesky friends, and Santa all locked away.
When we're finished with Santa, there won't be anything to believe in anymore. No roly-poly do-gooder to bring gifts and joy.
We hate joy.
That's where you're wrong. There will always be this roly-poly do-gooder. No offense.
None taken.
You aren't going to be finished with Santa because we're not ready to be finished with him. Yes, we need him. And we are just beginning to make certain that he stays with us. For always.
So get lost, killjoys.
What are you all whispering about?
This!
I've never liked children.
Did you see the expressions on their ugly faces?
They were humiliated.
Shocked.
Disgruntled.
Angry.
Well, they're behind us now.
Thank goodness.
No, I mean, they're behind us.
Where won't it go? There's no more hill.
Hello
again.
Just can't shake us, can you?
Yeah, you're like a bad habit.
We've wasted enough time with this motley crew.
Hey, watch who you're calling Motley. What does Motley mean?
When are you going to figure it out?
Figure what out?
That we are unstoppable. You've given it your best villainous shot, and we've got away once.
Twice, actually.
3 times if you count the chasm.
I'm counting the chasm. We got away not once, not twice, but 3. Count them 3 times, and we'll get away again.
Silence! Enough!
Ah!
This is not a game!
It isn't?
We're tired of chasing you. It's exhausting and pointless.
Then why don't you just stop?
We have stopped.
And you aren't going to start up again with any of your fruitless escapes.
Yes, this time we must put our foot down.
We're on a river. We're on an ice floe.
Those guys have pretty good balance.
Don't they, though?
It would be a shame if they got dizzy.
Let go of my dog!
If Santa surrenders.
I surrender.
No, Santa, don't do
ruin!
Now, what kind of a symbol would I be if I let a little dog perish because of me?
Aren't you ever selfish?
How could I be? With friends like these? And friends like Toto?
What's that sound? I can know it anywhere.
Look! The Ogwas! It's your call.
We have to help them.
Are you nuts? Sorry, I forgot myself. We have to help them, I suppose.
Could we borrow your belt, Santa?
I was thinking the same thing.
What are you thinking? What are we going to do? Tell me.
Help! Help us!
Do you repent?
We repent! We're sorry for everything.
We'll change!
You can't get away now.
Your time is up.
What are you doing?
You said you repented.
We lie.
A lie can have horrible consequences.
Double kill.
It's not that we didn't give him a sporting chance.
Some things never change.
Well, it's back to my place for some...
Dinner?
As I said, some things never change.
Will there be plenty of food?
All you can eat.
You'll be sorry.
I would never have believed it if I hadn't seen it. Doesn't he ever take a breather?
Not that I've ever seen. But for once, I'd say he deserves his chow.
I have a healthy appetite, that's all. Do you want that cinnamon roll?
It's all yours.
Don't forget, Christmas Eve at our place.
We'll be there with bells on.
Yeah, jingle bells.
We're almost home. That's my second favorite word. Home.
We don't have to ask what your first favorite is.
Dinner.
It's been a long day.
A lot sure has happened.
Yeah, we saved Santa Claus.
One might even say we saved Christmas. Christmas? Wait,
What?
we forgot all about our alibi.
Right.
Which one? Pick anyone. They're all the same.
Where are those kids?
They should have been back hours ago.
Well, here they come now.
Where did you ever find such an incredible tree?
Well, we looked and looked all day.
There were so many to choose from.
It was a very difficult decision.
You obviously searched far and wide.
Well, one thing's for certain. With this tree and these kids, it'll be the best Christmas ever.
It sure will.
Well, get washed up. Dinner's on the table.
Oh, I couldn't eat a thing. Just kidding.
Hi, everybody. This is Sky Kid. The series you just watched was a dramatization of the dangers of unregulated capitalism. If you or a friend is the evil CEO of a multi-billion-dollar corporation, there are places where you can go get help before it's too late. I wish I had a number or a website or something to share with you, but I don't know of any. I'm sure they exist, though. Well, goodbye.
Have a great McDonald's day.
I made this.